We are now less than 48 hours away from the coming of the Avatar. The new incarnation of the Avatar. Avatar Aang is coming. The live-action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It still feels to me like something that's a couple of months away. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So when they dropped what they are calling the final trailer today for Avatar, the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it brought up on the screen coming February 22nd, I'm like, wait a minute, what's the date? It's February 20th now. It's like, it's practically here.
Yeah.
So they dropped the final trailer. And I got to tell you, we have seen mountains of good trailers to movies and TV shows that have ended up being ass, right? We all have. So a good trailer is no guarantee of a good show or a good movie. I'm just acknowledging that right up front. That being said, there are a lot of Avatar fans who were nervous when Netflix undertook the process of making this into a live action show without the creators of the original animated thing. The last trailer, the first full trailer that they dropped for Avatar: The Last Airbender was fantastic. It was really good. And listen, I like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I'm not a huge mega fan. There's certainly somebody in this office right now who's a bigger fan of it than me. But even I looked at it, I'm like, this looks really good. Like, forget that it was based on a popular cartoon series. If this came out of nowhere, if this trailer just dropped in a void out of nowhere, I would look at this and say, I want to see this. Well, they dropped the new trailer today, the final trailer. They showed past avatars. They showed the Avatar state. We got Aang saying, I wonder if they would do the saying, yip, yip.
She likes me.
I was about to say the second best yip yip in media, because the best yip yip is clearly Vanilla Ice saying yip yip, she likes me. So that's an impossible mountain for Aang to try to climb. But I mean, we got a better look at him doing his classic cross-legged
His technique that he came up with, his air scooter.
Yeah, his air scooting, which looked good. We got another good look at Boomy.
Farts don't count, Jonathan.
I've got to feel that there are probably a lot, not all, but I've got to feel that there are probably a lot of those Avatar: The Last Airbender fans who were really nervous about Netflix making this, who have got to have been at least reassured following the two trailers we just got. And on top of that, the original voice cast of the animated show have been putting out reaction videos to the trailers, and they've been losing their minds.
Yeah.
Like, so when you see the people who actually did the voices in the animated one saying, this live action thing looks fantastic, because they're going crazy over it, that's got to, I think, at least reassured a lot of the fans who have been nervous about it. Not everybody. And again, trailer's a trailer. The show may stink. But you know what really stuck out to me about this trailer was that I'm listening to the dialogue. And at first, I felt like the dialogue feels off. And then I listened to it a bit more. I'm like, no. You know what it is? They're saying these lines exactly the way their characters spoke in the show. Different voices, but it's like, this is how it came across and spoke. And I thought, I have a feeling that's going to please a lot of people that they're doing that. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Factor. Guys, some days it's great to prepare your own meal, but some days it's great to have wonderful, delicious meals already ready to go. Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals makes eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, and dietitian-approved meals delivered right to your door. You'll have over 35 different options a week to choose from, including keto, calorie smart, vegan, veggie, and more. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons that help make your weekly meal planning even more delicious. So what are you waiting for? Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. They've got snacks, smoothies, and more. Discover a wide variety of easy options for the entire day, like breakfast, midday bites, and more. And guys, you get to save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. So guys, head to factormeals.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 to get 50% off. That's code Campea50 at factormeals.com/Campea50 to get 50% off. Anyway, Chris, I really enjoyed the new trailer. I got to admit, I didn't think I'd get to the point where I'm majorly excited to watch this thing, but I am now, thanks to the trailers. You're the bigger Avatar fan in the room. What did you think of the new trailer?
I love this trailer. I love it so much. At the end of it, I was just like, he's so precious. He must be protected. I love this young actor. Oh, his yip yip is so great. His air scooting was so great. I think this looks adorable. And I hope this does make fans feel more at ease, because I feel like the world looks really great. It is stylized, but that's what I personally wanted. I wanted this to feel like the animated series that I've watched, but kind of with its own flavor. Sure, I can understand some people have said the CGI doesn't look fantastic. It's Netflix. And also, like, let's give it a moment because we watched a trailer. Maybe in the show we're going to have this feel very, very nice and lived in and everything and feel authentic to the show. And I feel like most of the things that people have disliked about this show are things that don't matter and we haven't seen it yet, right? Everyone who I've heard say negative things about this show has been like, well, the creator said that Sozin's Comet's not going to be important. No, what he said is it's not going to be of main focus this first season. It's not in the first book of the animated series either. There's going to be no bossing say. There is no bossing say in the first season. So let's stop being outraged about things that don't matter for this first season and look at things that we can take for face value. This wonderful tone, the actors really fit in the vibe of these characters, having an amazing actor playing Iroh. I mean, there's so much to love here. And I think this is going to be a really excellent series. And my husband's very mad that we are going out of town on Thursday because he was like, well, I don't want to see anyone. I only want to watch this show. I'm kind of in that same boat now, too.
I told Chris I have this morning I ordered a sweatshirt that said Team Fire Nation.
Evil.
And I want to get trending the hashtag.
Evil.
Hashtag Ozai was right.
Air Nomads.
I think
the Air Nomads.
Ozai was right. The Air Nomads, they were up to no good. Look, that brings up a bigger topic too that comes up a lot in movie fandom, whether we're talking about adaptations of comics or novels or shows, which is, guys, don't judge the show based on how closely it follows the original source material. Judge the show on its own merits. Is it really good? Because I mean, I think one of the greatest, I bring this up all the time, I think one of the greatest comic book movies of all time is X-Men Days of Future Past. I love that movie. It's not a top 5 for me, but it's in my top 10. And if I approach that movie and said, I'm only going to like it if it properly and sternly follows the comic book of Days of Future Past, then I would have walked out disappointed and upset and pissed off and wouldn't have been able to just really appreciate a truly great thing. So I would say to those people who say, there's no bossing say, okay, well, or how important the comic's going to be or whatever, just check your bias for a bit. Just sit down and watch the show and see if it really works on its own merits. And don't judge it on based on how closely does it follow the source material. Remember, I always say this and people hate it that I say it, makes it no less true. The number one job of a storyteller, whether it's movies or TV show, is not to be as faithful as possible to the source material. The number one job of storytellers, be it movies or TV, is to make the best product possible. Make the best story possible. Sometimes that means following closely to source material. Sometimes that means, hey, here or there, take some liberties. But I just hope that I and everybody else are able to just sit down, watch this thing on its own merits, and then judge it on its own merits. And hopefully it'll be good. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be another. What's the one with Laufey, with Monkey Laufey?
One Piece.
One Piece. Maybe it'll be next One Piece, or maybe it'll be the next Cowboy Bebop. I mean, but judge it on its own merits, and then let's see how it turns out.
We not only have that premiere coming up, we have another show tomorrow too. Just
what is it?
That Constellation on Apple TV Plus.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one too, and this one. So we got some premieres this week.
And what days do Halo come out?
Thursday.
Thursdays. Okay. I still haven't seen the newest episode. I like the first 2 episodes. I got to get caught up on the newest one.
You could save that and group it up with the next one.
No, I like to watch it as they come out.
Okay.
All right, guys. Question is for you. What did you think about the new Avatar: The Last Airbender, the final Avatar: The Last Airbender trailer? What are your expectations like as the show is imminently about to come out and drop? Let us know down in the comments sections below. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.